that thing again here. I reset the net, hopefully that's enough. And I'm not downloading anything. That was such a disjointed start. I'm gonna go ahead and start this again. All good. I'm gonna go grab some coffee and shit while we get started here, and we'll just run back through it. So I guess to say it again, I played Space Marine 1 not that long ago. I've played few Warhammer games like Darktide and the Orc 2D Orc beat 'em up one. I've read a fair bit of lore, but I wouldn't say I'm like a lore aficionado or someone who's like super deep into it. But I really like the world. So look forward to getting into this. A lot of room for the improvement on the first one. I thought it was kind of meh. Boring level design, not really any cool set pieces. I feel like the budget was probably a little too low for the setting. The combat was a neat idea, but there wasn't really that much flow. It was very just kind of mashy or mindless shooting. The story was pretty whatever. Hopefully this is cool. Anyways, I'll be right back. Let's hope the internet works this time.
Approaching KDkill. Prepare for atmospheric entry. Approaching drop zone.
Alright, back. For the record, we did do like 20 minutes of this already. I'm just gonna bust through it. My internet was just really shitty. We were losing a bunch of frames, and I was on the phone a bunch.
Kill team leader to squad. Box check.
That's just gonna happen sometimes, but
Repeat.
figure probably worth just restarting before it got too late into it. Just for a better VOD and more focus for me. So.
Do you have the virus bomb?
Lost contact with brother.
Deathwatch kill team, no ability.
Orbital launcher facility. Well secured.
Hellstruck.
How much visual clarity do I get by swapping from balance to quality here?
Alpha, I'm moving to the crash site. Do you read?
Any sign of the commander?
Yeah, it's the Warhammer streams.
Negative. No
I guess also for the record, I'm playing on a 1080.
contact since the crash.
I'm here, damn it.
Killstress, you have command. What a your orders.
Honestly, I can't tell that much of a difference, so I'm just gonna go lower.
Proceed as planned. Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere.
I don't see the frame generation stuff as often. Maybe that tech's not good enough. It was in
The sight I will greatly enjoy.
Transmitter must be broken.
let's try that. It's on Talos. I mean, it did give me some issues, but it was also really godly at the right moment. We'll just leave it here. I mean, I like a nice FPS. I prefer it, but I feel like with the visuals and scale of like Warhammer, it's one of those few times where it's like I'm gonna take a small hit to get like a crispy world. He's cursing him.
Alpha, where is that damn virus bomb? I'm up to my elbows in these wretched bombs. Any word from Brother Darius or the commander? Nothing. It is left to us to share the glory now, Killstress.
Hold on, brothers.
So this is from Saber Interactive, which was bought by Embracer, then they bought themselves back after the Embracer shit show recently. And we are playing on Veteran, so second highest difficulty, it's what they recommend, so the intended experience. I hit tab a bunch. Like how you're just kind of supposed to take hits. I guess you can technically parry whenever you want.
Now they send lots of
Alpha, you must reach that bomb. I will, even if I have to chew my way through.
That finisher's going to be on the screen for a while. It popped up after we already did it.
Darius. Brother. I will repay them tenfold. This bolter will roar in your name, Darius. I swear on it. Come, vermin.
I'm gonna lower the sensitivity a little bit because I can just turn in directions and attack. In a way, it might be better with controller. The first one kind of felt like it was a controller game at its core. We'll see how much accurate shooting stuff there is then. Precision. What? Internet seems fine. Thank you, yeah, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate it. Actually, maybe I do want to turn it back up a bit. I want to be able to flip around, man. I'm glad they're trying to keep the flow going. Let's see what other new abilities. That was one cool thing about the original is you got like a new crazy thing every like 10-20 minutes. Gameplay wise. It wasn't like the core of the gameplay wasn't good enough where it mattered that much, but it was a cool in theory.
Baron, my brother, you have honored the Imperium with your devotion.
Virus bomb.
Alpha! Hellstrauss, if you can hear me, I have the virus bomb. Headed to the orbital launcher.
Is that as hard as you bite, Sinos? Come on! And lift shoulder!
Alpha! No! Your death will not be unleashed.
Well, the gore's a lot better now. So the original game, man, the gore was like... They kind of just disappeared in like a haze of red, or nothing happened to them. I thought that was odd because I mean, like, it's like an ultra violent setting, right? Sometimes I wish I was using a 1080 monitor. I've thought about swapping this one back to the main one. Like 1440 and worth the FPS hit. Now I could turn this monitor to 1080, but the problem is then it looks like insanely blurry. I need to try more and I'm crazy. I think you can kind of just shift a little bit. The music's too quiet. We'll see. Out of juice.
Are you with me? I have the bomb. You have served your emperor well, brother. Record log. To any Imperial unit that recovers this log.
Yeah, what's this? I need to turn it up. Maybe turn down some of the sound effects.
My kill team crash landed off course. My brothers are all dead. Slain by Tyranids. I have the virus bomb. Moving to the orbital launcher. We fire into stratosphere where it will disperse over Tyranid positions.
Oh, this gun sounds way fucking heavier duty than in the first game. We parry the small guys, it just insta kills them.
This is our one chance to delay the Tyranid invasion. The virus will spread through their forces. They will adapt, but it will slow them down. The virus must be launched into the stratosphere. Nothing else matters.
they just die with him? Cool. Well, that was more exciting than probably anything in the first game right there.
Open the gates.
Shift chronometer reset.
I hope it still keeps up the melee being interesting. Melee was kind of like bad after a while, especially when you're fighting the Chaos Marines in the last game. Because it was just like too good to use ranged, and then you just got evaporated by Chaos Marines if you were trying to use melee in any way.
Inserting payload.
Don't feel very well thought out. The funds, I feel like, weave it in between shit. I mean, having sections that are all shooting is fine, but not like the last half of a game, right?
Payload chambered. Hazardous material detected. Further benedictions required.
Transmitting override authorization. Set course for stratospheric detonation.
The rite of safeguard must be performed. Seek an
Ooh,
authorized
dragon
resource
it.
in the command console.
Gee, I'm gonna change up. For the Emperor. This time, we're definitely gonna defeat them. For the Emperor, for the Imperium, man. There's no way this will not end in the death of all Tyranids, dude. Alright, where is the grenades? Seems pretty good so far.
Where is the command console?
On the observation platform above. The Magos in duty does not respond.
Summon the lift.
Summon the lift. What's going on? Oh, is that the bomb? Or is that just some fucking goop they put down? Oh, I should have changed this stream to 30 FPS, man. I mean, I guess it's fine. It dips. It like goes from 30 to like 50 something for me.
Orbital launcher.
Console FPS.
Console inactive for 22 hours. This impiety to the Omnissiah has been locked.
Activate launch systems.
The rite of initialization must be performed. Seek an authorized Magos at the command console. The command console is posted at the edge of the observation platform. A Magos will attend to you shortly.
Doubtful.
I think they're all dead, Jim. Ammo right before a big moment here.
Mutations complete. Awakening systems from hibernation. Rite of capacitors initialized. Personnel may begin prayers of charging.
Throne. Can you not hasten the damn process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred. Launch trajectory may have been altered.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna actually shoot him then. Bros. Can one man take this many Tyranids? Doubt. Holy Christ. That is a lot of Tyranids. Oi! How do you avoid the damage, man? You just get lit up. I think you need to parry more, even when it says it's a situation where you don't parry. There is multiplayer, yeah. I think they're gonna keep updating it. It has like a co-op mode. I think you have to do this intro to unlock it, but it's like a co-op horde thing. They're gonna keep updating, I guess. I'll give it a try because this is the PC version I'm playing off a family share, but my brother. But yeah, I'm gonna do the campaign mostly today.
Can you not hasten the damn process?
Seismic disruptions have occurred. Launch trajectory may have been altered.
I'm gonna save a couple grenades for myself up here. So they like climb up it and shit, that's cool. KDkill.
Attention. Lagos. Launch authorization is required for dispatch of payload.
We barely made it. Don't worry, those Tyranids, they respect the cinematics.
It is done.
Whoa. Or not, dude. Is this man's last stand here? This is not John Space Marine. This is just some guy. Where is he? Oh, it is John Space Marine, dude. Never mind. John Warhammer. I guess he's not dying, dude.
I will take you all with me.
Well, I figured this was like some intro to the fucking multiplayer. And then we'd have John Space Marines. I knew he was in this.
till you lie dead at my
Why you take the helmet off? Because he's the guy from the first game and you need to connect. You can actually there's an option to not let him take the helmet off ever in this story, which is kind of cool. But we'll leave him as John Space Marine here. Yeah, you gotta see all that epic acting. He's an important dude, he's been around forever. What is it? How many fucking like bolts he has in his forehead is like how long he's been alive. It depends on the fucking like, if it's like gold or silver and some shit too. Yeah, that's not the execute, that was the gunshot. That's the execute.
We will eradicate your kind from the galaxy. May that virus strip your flesh from your bones.
Oh, that's a big motherfucker, man. Oh, button. John Warhammer. So how does he come back from having the big stabby? I guess they got plenty of stuff for that. They got a bandage for that. Scripted loss? It's probably when you get in melee range, yeah. Joining server. I always like the orc stuff. Connection. I'll just play offline. It's fine. I'm not playing online anyways, it's single player. I'll do the multiplayer later. Drink your verification. Where is your Mountain Dew? Gamer fuel. The Emperor's due. Oh, did they put his body on another head on another body or something? They can do that?
Praise the Emperor.
Or does he just have that many fucking scars, man?
The wound was fatal. You survived only through the Rubicon surgery. We remade you. You are a Primaris now.
Why?
Lord Calgar issued the command himself.
Is he here?
Gone. Summoned by the Primarch.
I must get back to the Watch Fortress.
You have been reassigned.
My place is with the Death Watch.
The Inquisition can find no stain on you, Titus. Accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch for almost
Yeah.
a century. And not
The
once
setup for the
have
game
you
was the
thought
same
of
thing
it.
as the 360 game.
But you will never know redemption until you have faced the judgment of your brothers.
Important thing on planet,
Prove yourself to
so we
us
can't bomb it.
and know true absolution. What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your fate?
Is this gonna
My
be the
duty is
StarCraft
my fate.
juicing? The what was his
What
name?
is your fear?
My fear is to fail.
The Jimmy boy.
What is your reward?
My salvation is my reward.
Gotta make him even more hardcore for the next
Your
game.
craft.
My craft is death.
What is your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
The Rubicon surgery has remade you as a Primaris Marine. You are now stronger, faster, and more resilient. You will take your place as an Ultramarine once more. Your brothers will know that you served in the Death Watch, but your dishonorable status as a Black Shield has been redacted from the archives. Should it be discovered, there would be questions.
Are they just retconning essentially what happened in the first
Offered you a
game?
second chance. Do not
Because it was
taint
goofy. Where he had like psi like resistance or some shit, so they like imprisoned him because they thought he was gonna be like a fucking chaos marine or some shit. Now it's just he served his time, he was innocent, moving on. What the fuck? It keeps falling over, man. She hates 40k as much as Goda does, man.
Good brother. Lieutenant.
So what?
Regardless.
What is a Primaris? Just submarine that's cool enough that they're like, we're gonna use our tech to keep them alive forever. Wasn't it that there's like Marines or whatever that when they're old enough they just get thrown into like a mech where their bodies don't work well enough? They're just like mech pilots. Conspiracy? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he was resistant to the Psyker shit. The Void or whatever it's called. I don't remember what it's called. The Rift? I don't remember the Chaos shit. Oh, okay. But, because he was that way, they just assumed he's like got some problem. I'm guessing they're just not gonna mention it again outside of just that. Progenitors of Marines. Hmm.
Stand by, Major. Sending Astarte support.
They don't put you in Death Watch. What is Death Watch?
The effects of the
My lord. Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Primary.
Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds?
Good enough.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku, which you already know. We're abandoning the latter.
Turn the game up. Okay. Well, they did arrest him. The Inquisition arrested him at the end of the last one, right? But it just seemed like one of those grimdark things where like clearly he's like a good guy, but they're gonna arrest him anyways because he's got something weird going on. Yeah, I mean, this is so fucking far past that one. It's been in world like a fucking century or more, and then like in the actual real world, I mean, that game came out like 10-15 years ago, so it was probably just like some bullshit.
It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear.
Fairly normal. Yeah. The real world one is probably more. It's probably not even the same writers, or I mean, there's barely a story in the first game. You just watch the end of it, and that's it essentially. Orcs, chaos, dude was resistant.
You wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
Lieutenant, forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development.
As am I.
Does anybody wear a helmet?
The Absolver is ready to depart.
Brother Chiron, this is Lieutenant Titus. He will be leading our squad.
Is that so? Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience.
Is the rest of the squad ready?
Already assembled on the flight deck.
Good. We'll leave immediately.
I mean, we can turn off. Why do I need to be online? Can you like co-op the story or something? It keeps telling me I'm in offline mode on the bottom. I was like, yeah, it doesn't matter, right? It disconnected me. Oh, you can co-op the story. That's cool.
What is our assignment?
The Cadians have lost control of the orbital guns. We are to recapture them.
Lost them already.
The Tyranids are hurling spores of those guns in great waves. I'm impressed the Cadians held out this long.
Way better visuals in this one. Jesus. There's actually shit happening in the background.
Brothers Lirio, Altarius.
And having that scale and art design is like a big deal in Warhammer. The first game did not capture it super well. Not to mention you're mostly just corridor shooting.
Make up the rest of our squad.
Have any of you faced
Boring ass
Only these past 2
corridors.
days.
Then there is much to learn.
I look forward to it.
Those warheads are not properly secured. Do you know what will happen if one comes loose? I'll do it myself. Go and find a tech priest to tighten the screws in that half-brain of yours.
Pity the effects of the virus bomb was so short-lived.
Sergeant,
Brothers, we are joined by Lieutenant Titus.
welcome, brother. We are yours to command.
We leave immediately.
Yes, Lieutenant.
How many emotions are there going to be in this? And how many just ass-kicking moments is there going to be? It's the year of the Lord 2024. We got to have some fucking emotions. Some drama. Let's see. There are no emotions. Look. I know that's how it's supposed to be. But this is 2024. I need to know about this guy's I need to know about this guy's history, his family that he doesn't have, his favorite foods. Yeah, I mean I'm running on a 1080. We're barely surviving on this. We're gonna be dipping from high 30s to 50 FPS and that's it.
Sir, you served in the Death Watch.
Yes.
That must have been a great honor. It's a privilege to serve with you.
Approaching drop zone.
Let's go.
You see those service studs? Our lieutenant is over 200 years old. He couldn't have been born a Primaris.
You're right. And now he has your command.
Anger towards Xenos, yeah, that's the only emotion I care about.
On your feet, soldier! Move to defend our west flank! And get those heavy bolters resupplied! My lord! Major Sarkana, 8th Cadian Regiment.
Major, give me an update.
The wretched beasts have taken the orbital guns. They pushed us back to this encampment and are staging a heavy assault.
Illyrio, take Altarius and Elion and remain here to secure the encampment.
Yes, brother.
Major, we must reach the defense guns.
Yes, my lord. Follow me.
Thing you recognize. Yeah. The first game was all about that. Well, we'll see if they go that hard on this one.
This situation
Yeah, I don't
has
mean none to me.
deteriorated. Those foul gargoyles pollute the skies.
The Tyranids have the orbital guns.
Walk, what the hell?
They do. These unrelenting attacks make a counteroffensive difficult.
We shall take care of that.
Oh, is Cadia the one that got... They dropped the fucking... the big ship into? The Chaos guy? Or whatever? And it exploded or something? We blew up the planet? I don't remember very well. Maybe it wasn't a ship, maybe some kind of like
Move to reinforce the eastern
planet
front.
cracker or something. Okay, yeah, the off-worlder ones. I had family in in KDkill. Okay, yeah, I did read about that.
We will assist in the defense.
Very good, my lord. From existence.
The numbers are endless.
Jesus Christ.
See about that.
I hope you're keeping score, brother.
Oh, I am.
We can do this too. Oh, he has like a super. We have like some kind of fucking big turret. Do I just keep blasting them? I think they got it under control, Rose. Oh, Fury mode. Well, I think we understand what that probably is. Anger mode.
Here they come.
Glory of Ultramar.
My lord, intelligence reports multiple swarms closing in.
Direct us to them.
Sending coordinates to your Auspex display.
Auspex. What is an Auspex? They have like a fucking mechanical eyeball or like some brain shit. Stims.
My lord, we are preparing an airstrike. Can you hold the enemy in place and...
How do I use the stims, dude? F.
Till it hits?
Consider it done.
Oh, shit. Yeah, John Warhammer's backstory is he was an Ultramarine. He beat up some orcs. Then he beat up some Chaos guys. He was resistant to the Psych Void bullshit or whatever. So they arrested him after he saved the day and beat up some Chaos Marine general. That's it. That's the story. All that matters is he's done some cool shit and he's resistant to psych bullshit or something. So they thought he was gonna become a Chaos Marine or some shit. Yeah, now he served in the Death Watch for 100 years and he's a Primaris because he's John fucking Space Marine. I just used the wrong thing because I was playing something else. Getting a nice 30 FPS, man. I wonder if I get a little bit more. I mean, 30s, that's what you get on the consoles, so that's about normal, but... Yeah. Like, they're just there so you can see them get fucking destroyed. Oh, you can time your parries perfectly.
Loading up. Deploying front grenade. Tyranids take my sight. Restocking.
Loading ammunition.
Frag grenade out. My weapon is empty.
Oh, the blind's pretty fucked. I don't know what the lore is on that shit. If the game's too loud, let me know.
A direct hit, Major.
We've already clearly nerfed the Tyranids back. Are you not supposed to be able to take this many Tyranids as a Giga John Space Marine?
We must proceed through the jungle to reach the orbital defense guns. Brother Lirio, assist the Cadians while they establish new defensive lines, then report back.
Yes, Lieutenant. It will not take long.
Tactics.
The orbital guns are on the other side of the swamp.
Be alert.
Yeah.
The Tyranids will be lying in wait.
The
Where the swarm originated. These abhorrent husks are everywhere.
helmetless is funny.
Indeed. Their ships, these pods, all of it.
Their very existence is heresy.
We shall thin their numbers today, brother.
Heresy. In my Imperium.
Let us get to work.
Tried to reach the downed storm talon.
On autoplays now.
Words.
New technology.
Several of us drowned in its stagnant
Most of the game's story and the other one you had to like go into a menu and sit and fucking listen, which was goofy.
Kadaku was near the threshold for exterminators.
Xenomorphs on crack.
I would not weep for this world. It has
Do
already
not
claimed
stop
too
moving.
much.
That is weird then. Maybe they didn't want it to like get in the way of the green back. It's not like it's all green anyways. Maybe red just hits different.
My thanks for the assistance. Observe this location.
Okay, you're not just like invincible.
Vermin stuff. Need to reload.
We're playing on hard too, because that's apparently the intended experience. That's my execute, bro.
Changing magazine.
Well, these guys at least do something. They were fake in the last game. Tyranids kneel before John Warhammer. Oh lord, is fucking invalid and doesn't apply to John Warhammer here, dude.
Reloading.
The first game was a snooze fest. Yeah, it was.
Ammunition depleted.
Yeah, it's cool to see other Marines actually doing something. Probably because you can co-op the whole thing, so it makes more sense to have dudes actually out here fucking shit up. Not just John Warhammer.
Resupplying. Recovering.
Yeah, where do I see my stim count bottom here?
Reload.
I expect better of the Cadians. Losing the orbital guns was costly.
And they paid for it dearly. But the enemy numbers are not insignificant.
The Cadian aid will have to do better.
You're familiar with this foe, brother?
I am.
How do the Tyranids compare to other Xenos?
They are an unrelenting plague, but they are cunning. The controlling influence of their hive mind makes them act as one.
Surprised he isn't hitting them with more strats, man. I guess if you don't ask, he doesn't tell, man.
Tread carefully. The spores detonate when threats draw near.
Then let us take the advantage and destroy them.
This shit ain't accurate at all, man. Do Space Marines ever aim down sights in the lore? Like they're gotta be like hip fire only or some shit. So like sniping or some shit.
Your combat doctrines are unorthodox, Lieutenant. Which company did you serve with before this one?
I served the Emperor elsewhere.
The Death Watch?
Yes.
I hope I too will share that honor one day.
Reloading weapon. Restocking.
They got a lot of questions for him, Chatty Cathy's. Yeah, I was gonna say that they asked him about the Death Watch, but didn't they already? Or are they just like confirming the Death Watch? It could just be like fuck story. They had their dialogue writers and their cutscene writers, and they didn't talk to each other. And we'll just blame it on Embracer Group, I'm sure. Yeah, luckily Warhammer standards are rock bottom, so it's not a big deal.
Eliminate them, then proceed.
I wonder how much more FPS we can get, if any.
Reload.
What the? Oh, these guys, Jesus Christ.
Rock grenade deployed.
I like the orcs. I like the Tyranids too, though. I didn't like fighting the Chaos. They were really poorly thought out. Like, maybe the sword guys are okay, but just having to sit there and like peek corners and shoot Chaos Marines was lame. Oh, the orcs game. Yeah, that game sucked. What was it? Orc? It was like... That game fucking sucked ass. It was like a Flash game, but like not a good one. And it cost money. Orcs game... What was it called? It was like Warhammer 40k Shooters, Blood and Teeth. The football one's probably better, man. Yeah, one of my few Warhammer games played. Wasn't there like a Destruction Derby one recently?
Let us proceed.
No. The swamp will be infested with Xenos. There is a bunker straddling the riverbed. We will cut through there.
But that will add considerable time. Surely
We will not trade strategy for expediency.
As you command.
Lieutenant, Captain Akaran has given us new orders. You must proceed alone.
Understood. Thank you, Lirio.
See you on the Resilient.
Oh yeah, the internet's having issues again. I don't know what's going on, man. No, it's the internet. I'm getting like 2,000 kilobytes. I don't know what is up with my internet right now. I've never had an issue with my net like this. I don't know what they've been doing this last day, but I hope they fucking fix it, dude. I paid for, well, fucking gig up, gig fucking down, dude. Not 2,000 or 2 up or whatever the fuck is going on, man. Yeah, now it's just fucked. Maybe they've introduced some fun new throttling just for me, or there's some interference or something. Yeah, I have no idea. If it keeps up, I'm gonna have to call him, but I'm not like the owner of the account, so. Yeah, I don't know. Pretty fucking annoying though. Like, I mean, it's just like constant now. Constantly losing frames. I'm hoping it's just some temporary thing and they figure it out, but it is like a constant deal. Like, I can't even stream on this shit. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's stabilized now. I have no idea. I mean, there's supposed to be storms coming soon. I have no idea. Hasn't happened yet. No, in this apartment, it's like some power thing, but I've never had it happen before. I mean, the AC just turned off. I don't know. That's probably a coincidence, but.
Grabbing equipment.
Piece of shit fucking apartment, man. Elite code question. What is that? Oh, yeah. I don't know any program. Dota 2 shit.
There they are. The orbital guns. Reloading weapon.
Thing is, I can connect to other shit fine, and when I do a speed test, it's like still high. But I mean, speed tests are generally like, they're throttling you fake as fuck. Thing is, like, my internet is not. It is like private, only in like a few counties. By like the electric company, they don't really have like a reason to be like mass throttling, especially for like that low. Right? Like it's a gig up, gig down, right? I don't know, yeah, it's like, who knows? I'll just jump down here.
Resupplying. Need to reload.
Yeah, the thing is, like, wouldn't it have done that already then? I mean, they did have a mass outage because something like exploded at a place 2 weeks. Yeah, I don't know. 3-paragraph explanation. Oh yeah.
Restocking.
I guess somebody's a huge Dota fan. Thought it would be funny.
I can hear reinforcements!
I don't know what it is. Let's find out. If this fucking AC turns on and it happens again, I'm gonna be pissed though.
You will desert your post, guardsman.
No, Lord. Never!
We've locked them in. We can do no more.
Open the gate.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. Like, if it was a power thing, it's like, I mean, what do you even do then? The ISP ain't gonna do shit. I'd have to, like, call up people and be like, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. Like, maybe I, like, work or something from home. And
Yes, my lord. Open the gates. But sir,
I don't know how you, like, prove
open the
it.
bloody gates.
Hold up!
Another wave. We can't hold them. Into position, men.
Do not let them surround you.
What are they doing?
Try to get up here. Save yourself. Clearing the way. Are you not the Lord Crystalline soldiers? Fight, damn you! War gear prime. Changing magazine.
Where is that Cadian spirit I have heard tell of?
I hate internet issues though.
Reload.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of issues with it last night too, though. Yeah, maybe it's because they knew that the Space Marine was coming.
Honor your homework memory, Guardsman.
Give me another gun, dude.
Reloading. Loading up. Frag grenade out. Steady fire. Don't overheat. Reload.
I need one of these stim packs. I don't know where they are.
Everybody inside, now.
Yes, my lord.
Should we not eliminate
these gates closed.
Yes, my lord. Transmitting command now. Stand by.
Reloading weapon. On the burn! Do not relent in your attacks. Never seen orcs do that. Makes them easier to kill. You have yet to see the worst of them. Oh, I look forward to it. We are wasting time. Proceed through the gates.
AC just turned on, bros. Time for the end. I mean, it's like the AC was on earlier, so I think it was just pure coincidence. Although my brother's PS4 out there freaks out sometimes. So.
Go ahead.
You know, that's where the fucking
Thank you, my lord. I shall give them new orders.
The way is clear. Proceed. Looks like a slaughter. No excuse for cowardice.
Need more of these stems, man. You gotta do some exploration in this.
Loading up. This will serve me well.
I don't know, I couldn't tell if I was getting better FPS, but I can definitely tell the game's like way more fucking blurry. No, I don't think this is gonna help that much. They don't have the ugly sharpening you can do. That's okay. We'll live.
Changing magazine.
Bolt rifle with grenade launcher. How do I use the grenade launcher?
Reload. Frag grenade deployed.
They don't tell you. Is it in the options somewhere? Ability. Maybe it's just for fanciness. They just say it's got it one. If you don't aim down, you get like no accuracy, man. Middle click it and work out.
I repeat, awaiting orders to attack. Major, do you read?
This is Lieutenant Titus. Identify yourself.
Captain Iden, sir. Our long-range comms were damaged in battle.
They must be close. Hold fast, Captain. We are coming.
Some hidden lore over here. Heavy bolter.
Very good.
Okay, so this is just like a temp thing. It's good you don't like walk slower. I'm walking around with like the fucking Halo turret.
Facility is just beyond those gates. There must be a console that opens them. Frag grenade out!
Another one dead.
Reloading! Hold up, frag!
Restocking.
Nope. I was picking up the loot. I just went and destroyed that guy for fun.
Reloading weapon!
These guys take you down quick, man.
Target destroyed.
Throwing frag grenade! Reloading weapon! Clearing the way.
The explosions seemed to actually do some shit.
Vermin.
They're being like huge hordes. Grenades have a lot of power. And environmental shit. So in this, there's like armor that regenerates, but if you execute, you get armor, but your health barely comes back without stim packs. Unless you like immediately like start beating the shit out of them. Okay. You have my attention, man.
Stabilizing vitals. Zarkana,
Receiving!
we have made contact with Captain Iden.
Aiden! I thought him lost!
We are approaching his position now.
Is there stems in the actual lore? On this difficulty, you really gotta be looking around for him. The first gears? Yeah, it's pretty... As far as like smooth third-person shooting and like movement and stuff, it's hard to... Gears is pretty good. I mean, they really fucked the series up later, but... This has been cool so far. I like that they're going more for like a horde thing. And have a lot better visuals so you actually can get into the Warhammer stuff. This is like leagues better than the first one so far. But yeah. We'll see if they carve something out here. Cause that was the first game's problem, is it tries to do like something cute, or it's like a mix.
Link established. Go ahead, Major.
Of like third person shooting
I thought you had did.
and melee. Kinda like Gears kinda did, but Gears would be like more like executions and stuff, and you'd only fight a few guys at once. But it felt like the worst of both worlds usually. This one feels like there's a lot more you gotta think about with like parries and dodging and using your grenades and hordes and all that kind of stuff. I mean, I could easily see it being like way too shoot heavy or something, but
Not today, sir.
You're tougher than Grok's hide.
Grok's hide.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Aiden, we need to take back those orbital guns.
I've got armor ready to roll.
See it done, Captain.
Yes, sir. Let's give him a taste of Cadian wrath.
Tank. Yeah, Gears of War also has like the budget to have like a set piece every second. I mean, obviously the 2 and 3 have way more, but the first game barely had anything like that. This has a lot more already. I don't know if I even need to shoot those guys.
That cursed gate is in our way.
Then let us remove it. Controls must be nearby. Soldiers, to your
Yeah.
by the numbers, troopers. Reloading. Controls are in that tower.
Make use of them.
It really was.
Proceed.
One has a lot more
Special tactics ready.
special tactics. Whoa. This guy's some kind of badass, I think. That's John Space Marine for you, John Warhammer. But yeah, the impact and the violence and all that's much better too. So it's like a power fantasy thing. They do a lot better job in this than the first one. Just more dudes, bigger scale, actual dismemberment and shit. Instead of like the whatever the fuck joke it was in the first game.
My weapon is empty. Reload.
You just jump into his loving arms there. Can't pick those up.
Throwing frag grenade. Reloading.
You kind of have to do a power fantasy, yeah. I mean, this is like your biggest budget,
Munitions
most possible. Like just like Space Marine was for its time, the most mainstream possible like entry into like Warhammer you could have. So it's like they're always gonna go with like the biggest, wildest budget power fantasy, right? And I'm sure Dark Tide cost a few bucks and Total Warhammer, but those are for, especially Total Warhammer, that's for a different crowd. That's not like, that's 4X, right? It's not mainstream at all, so. And that's 40k shit, right? Not 40, this is 40k shit, but that's like just normal Warhammer. They're not gonna go for like the little guardsman story or some shit, right?
Squad, move your raggedy backsides through that gate now!
Although the multiplayer, this has a lot more co-op multiplayer apparently. There's like a separate mode or some shit you can do. We'll give it a try later, but I think there's like customization of who you are and all that shit.
Lieutenant.
Oh, where are we going in?
Changing magazine.
not lore friendly, is it? What do you like? Put on all sorts of different pieces of like different shit. I'm part ultramarine, part something or other. And obviously power level, you're always going to be like this guy. Because they're not going to like change the gameplay. Even though this guy's supposed to be like physically better than everyone, right? My ultramarine screw is colorblind, yeah.
Take it down. While it lives, the other creatures are harder to kill. Restocking. Loading up. Frag grenade deployed.
The whips, man. Low health alert.
The Emperor protects.
In case your brain was rotten and you didn't see the fucking red everywhere.
Restocking. Major, we have retaken the facility.
Praise the Emperor. Boarding a Valkyrie now, heading to you.
The brain eating thing? Don't think so. Whoa.
Clear.
Get these guns online.
Old school slow motion there. There was no Tyranids in the first one.
It won't let
Just
that
orcs and
happen.
chaos.
Fight. The hive mind. The Tyranids' powerful collective intelligence. Not to be underestimated.
Oh really? No, they didn't do that.
The guns are in a zero state of charge. It will take time to wake the machine.
I don't know. Well, if he was a start, he was just
The
a
Tyranids will throw
ultramarine.
everything they have at
But
this
maybe that's the same
facility.
thing. But
This is Major Sarkana. Divert 2nd and 3rd platoon to the orbital guns immediately.
Copy that, sir.
Let's show these bastards what the 8th are made of!
Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense then. That seemed lame. I was like, I have no idea. The lore goes so deep. So probably so much minutia between different ones. Oh really? Yeah, I'm like Space Marines are in like all sorts of shit. What's up, profanity? Yeah. Did they copyright Astartes then? Well, do they copyright all sorts of bullshit? I imagine they copyright as much as they possibly can. Gotta get the Nintendo approach.
The enemy will try to scale these walls. Do not let them.
Yeah, it's been good so far. I like it. I don't know how you use the grenade launcher. Oh, I see. Gotcha, cool. Yeah, my computer runs it like shit, but I mean, it's running at like console FPS, I guess. But it's cool. A lot better than the first game. Yeah, well, I don't got a good one anyways, but yeah, from what I understand from looking up a bunch of stuff is you change any setting and it barely does anything. It's pretty much how much DLSS or FSR you're using. I need to go back to using like a 1080p monitor or something. The 1440 is not worth like playing shit like this on like chugging settings. I was gonna play it on PS5, but something worked out where I could play it on PC, so. It's cool though. Like I said, I get that cinematic 30 FPS. Yeah. With my monitors, when I drop it to fucking 1080, is it looks like fucking dog shit. I didn't have that problem with my old TV that was high resolution. I don't know if it's just this monitor or what, but I've been thinking about trying to change it to 1080 and just seeing how it looks. Yeah, I might though. Cause I guarantee it's probably way better. I'll probably try that here in a minute. Maybe when we get to a stopping point, if this game ever has a stopping point.
Lieutenant, the orbital guns are functional, but the targeting system is jammed.
Because honestly, I hate playing games sub 60, but
It's to be reset manually.
Understood. Brothers, let us make haste.
good luck. They're just all standing there. Just don't worry about that. It's tactical mob there.
Resupplying. Loading up.
I don't know why you have to like hold. Yeah, I don't have my stream CPU settings cranked, although I feel like this game's not that CPU heavy. I probably could. But it look right. No, it is pretty CPU heavy. It should look fine for what it is, yeah. Could be better, but yeah, with the mobs it probably is. But like it's probably not worth cranking it a bit. I'll just keep the bitrate high and some of the other settings tweaked. Do they like hide the stims everywhere? Oh, crack grenade.
Grabbing equipment.
Huh. Okay. I need to try this under barrel.
But do not linger. The targeting system is our priority.
Yes, my lord.
Crack grenades, my love. Let's take a piece. Take a peek. What's supposed to do a lot of damage in a small area. What are crack grenades supposed to be? Something different looking? Something that wouldn't work in a video game?
My lord, this elevator will take you up to the controls.
You got like different powers or whatever, huh? Mine's just like, oop, I was gonna go check for fucking some ammo, but guess not, bro.
Major Sarkana, we are almost at the targeting system.
You need to manually raise the petals of the satellite dish.
We will see it done. Major, I see the mechanisms. Stand by.
Be alert. The Tyranids have taken notice of you.
Let them come. Keep them off me while I get this done.
Man, it's cranking it. The scale's way better in this than the first one. It's crazy, man. There's even actually like things out there. No matter how my computer runs, it's like 10,000 times better in the first game. Need to be running through more fucking brown hallways. Like a couple works.
Done. Go for the next one.
And then we're getting the 20 FPS now, man. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna try to do that. Yeah. And that scale I feel like is kind of like a part of what makes Warhammer what it is.
Emperor, there is more fighting you. I know it.
Thanks, Bubba.
You're victorious. On the track.
Oh, yeah, absolute shit there.
They never learn. A moment, brothers.
My lord, we cannot use the guns until
Ready
we
to
raise
deploy
those
special
petals.
tactics.
What's so special about his tactics, man? Just ignore these. Thanks, team. Jesus Christ, dude. These guys fucking can't even handle that. Team! Always blame your teammates. It's always right. I'm glad you can heal and then clean up your health with like by doing damage. The rally. I can only think of it as like a Bloodborne rally mechanic.
We are done.
My lord, the gargoyles are heading for the antenna.
They mean to destroy the targeting system.
See that they fail.
I'll use these boys as protection. Oh. Oi!
Hold on.
Need help.
Gentlemen.
That mistake
Thanks.
almost cost you dearly.
I am up. Move.
I am up. Is he? Is he mentally up? You gotta like look around for these heals, man.
Munitions secured.
First game they just give you like infinite of everything.
Protect the antenna.
I'm just on veteran. Because they said that was the intended experience. Don't know if they were lying. It's been fun.
Resupplying.
Yeah, I just gotta find them. I figured I wouldn't have to be searching as much in this game. I don't mind doing it, but didn't seem like a very Warhammer thing to be doing. Yeah, my guy kind of just annihilated me, man. I was trying to juke, but
More gargoyles headed for the antenna.
man, we're gonna have to wait. Dipping into the low FPS ain't helping, that's for sure. Just stand up, dude. What's the problem? Fight through the pain. Maybe to probably just get more aggressive with melee. Oh, there's one.
Let us get to work.
What if I grenade launchered? What the fuck? Whoa! Christ, I can't see fucking shit when these boys are blasting. Okay, you can do that and it doesn't actually hurt the antenna.
Stabilizing vitals.
Yeah, really, they just stitched his ass back together, man. I guess you don't get that many tries, man.
The enemy have damaged the antenna.
Surely my dudes can handle that other one, right? Yeah, I'm sure it's not just for everyone. I guess they can handle this.
Restocking. Reloading.
We must hold them back.
We got these guys.
Frag grenade out. Using a frag grenade. Reload. A moment, brothers.
I'm trying to fucking stop this shit from exploding.
Significant damage.
wonder how much of this is balanced around co-op at all. So the AI definitely does more than they did in the first game, but they're not like too good.
Ammunition depleted. Reloading weapon. The Emperor protects.
What is this audio right now?
Need to reload.
The low health audio.
Changing magazine. Reloading. Munitions secured. Loading up.
He's living rent free, yeah, dude. He just lives, man.
The guns are ready! Use the terminal to begin targeting!
Special new breed of invincible flying fucking zit, dude.
Target's locked! Let us relish the sight of those vile ships burning!
Did we win, bros, or the Tyranids gone forever? Did John Space Marine win the day? I like when they're loading for this long, they're just sitting there staring at each other, staring slightly away from each other, right? Space Marines, they're awkward guys, right? So they don't look you in the eye when they talk to you. I guess they don't have their helmets off normally. We gotta see how cool they are. How human they are. I might try to change this to 1080p on the fly, but I should just swap monitors, man. My ancient ass old monitor is probably better.
Lieutenant, Captain Akaran has new orders for you.
Very well.
Where is Elian?
The enemy tried to smother us. We got separated. By the time we had slain the
I
attackers,
feel so quiet.
Elian was dead. Something put a hole clean through his helmet.
I should have been with you.
I only wish he had lived to see that hive ship burn.
I fought beside Elian for 2 decades. He could not have been defeated by Hormigans.
There are creatures more deadly than Hormagaunts down there.
You should not have let our squad be divided.
He is gone, Sergeant. Duty is all.
I do not forget my brothers so quickly.
Good for you, man. Drama. The battle map. Yeah, he's got a personality, dude. He's letting you know. Letting that shit run, man. Are you supposed to be Boss Hog, man? Oh, story spoiler. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna do that. What is Eternal War? PvP. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, let's see if we can change some shit. It's gonna look like fucking dookie, but I'm gonna see if I can't change my settings to 1080p instead. I might have to restart the game. Or take a small break. Maybe it'll run less shitty now. Here, let me just restart the whole fucking thing. This is getting a little spicy in there. You definitely, it's harder to react quite right in an action shooter when you're dipping into the 20s, man. The Emperor's chosen frames per second. The cinematic 24 FPS, man. Movie quality there. Yeah, this shit look. All my HUD elements are like fucking massive. Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll mess around with that. I'm running probably a rig under your average Joe's, but yeah, I think that'll be good. I've messed around with a bit. I looked up an article and turned down a few things, but it was a pretty. No, you're good. You're totally fine. I appreciate it. But it wasn't a very thorough article. Alright, this is gonna boot up. I'm gonna take a quick piss. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry for the little